This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And, of course, Marcus Smart.
And you have to give huge props to their front office. Pulling off a deal for a star player. It's hard to do in the NBA, but they got it done, and this team is much better for it.
Now here's Smart. Young from long range. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Smart. Over Williamson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Here's Young. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Williamson. Pass to Johnson. For three. And Booker pulls it down.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Back to Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And it's in there.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Young. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
It's Williamson with the drive. And the shot goes down.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Smart outside. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. There's a screen by Johnson. And here's Okongwu for three. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
You got to credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Can they get it? Bargnani pulls it in. Indiana leading by 7. And it's Williamson penetrating. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Young looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up to the Hawks. They trail by 6.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Indiana on offense. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Tries to save it. Hansel the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. Now here's Okongwu. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, yeah. Mathurin does have the short corner shot, so you can't let him get room from there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. From the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Booker with it. Up in time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense.
The Hawks, 8.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Here's Dillingham. And Okongwu with the block. They recover it. Outside for Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Hawks trail by 4. Smart with the ball. No points so far. Outside Young. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Booker for 3. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Still picks his ball.
Indiana leading. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Bufkin. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Bufkin's got his first points of the game. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Clark. Back to Hunter. Clark up top. 3 on the clock. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Bogdanovich. From 12 feet. Good chance here for Clark. And again, it's Atlanta.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Pass to Vandeweghe. McConnell outside. Outside Joe. Launches it from deep. Sinks it from distance. Joe's got 5 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Back to McConnell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
McConnell, good.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Pass to Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rose has got his first points of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Zubac's shot is off. Hawks trail by 6. And here's Hunter for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Puts it up from the high post. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Bufkin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Booker, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu with it. Rose outside. And here's Hunter. Another shot. Indiana with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And that one's good. Williamson.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Williamson. It's picked off. Beyond the arc. Okongwu, no good. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Well, Clark, talking about Bennedict Mathurin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Bargnani. Buries it from 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
It's Daniels with a drive. That one's good for 2. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Back to Williamson. Picked by Williamson. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Bargnani. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Hunter. Back to Powell. Pass to Hunter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's got his second bucket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Outside Mathurin. Williamson outside. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
For the Pacers, Packers. Nicely done.
Here's Okongwu. Onyeka Okongwu. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. Between his scoring and rebounding.
45.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Dillingham. And a nice finish on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Pass to Bargnani. Williamson outside. And Okongwu with the block. And he throws it down with one hand.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Okongwu. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Kicks it out to Williamson to stop the run. A three! Williamson!
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Rose outside. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pacers trail by 11. And here we go again. The Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. Pass to Rose. Here's Daniels. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And the basket by Bargnani.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Okongwu. From deep. Offensive board. Smart outside. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hawks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers.
Oh, my. I mean, just
went
hard on that one, B.A.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Here's Johnson.
Jalen Johnson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Daniels. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Exception.